This is Wes with Jacket Journal. Welcome to SportsZone. This week, Cam and Isaiah will recap the sports for this week. And I'll be sitting down with members of the girls' soccer team to talk about their season so far, as well as Coach Dapprich, who recently won his 200th game as a head coach.
On September 13th, the Yellow Jackets football team faced off against Johnstown in a tough matchup, falling 41-0. Maverick Gregory showcased his talents while rushing for a total of 60 yards, including a notable 40-yard run. The Jackets will look to rebound this Friday, September 20th, as they host Heath at home.
Congratulations to Nico Giacumis for being named Knox County Player of the Month for boys soccer. Also, congratulations to Caitlin Thompson for a Player of the Month for volleyball. The Mount Vernon boys soccer team has been on a roll this season, with a record of 6 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. In Saturday's match against Mansfield Senior, the Jackets secured a 4-2 victory, dominating with 16 shots on goal compared to Mansfield's 10. Mount Vernon also earned 9 corner kicks to Mansfield's 7. Goalkeeper Noah McAllen made 2 crucial saves, while Mansfield's keeper faced 6 shots on goal. Micah Jones was the star of the match, netting a hat trick with 3 goals. His first came at the 26-17 mark, assisted by Nico Giacumis. Micah then struck again unassisted at 17-24 and completed his hat trick with a goal in the second half, assisted by Dallas Crable. Not to be outdone, Micah later assisted Nico on the final goal of the match. Additionally, Cole Wilson made a heroic save, sacrificing his body against the goalpost to prevent a score with just 14 minutes remaining. The boys soccer team will compete at Lancaster High School, Fulton Field, on September 24th at 7:15 p.m.
The varsity girls soccer team faced a tough opponent in Lancaster High School, who entered the match with a stellar 7-1 record and first place in their conference. Despite a valiant effort, the Jackets fell 1-2. Head coach Travis Keller praised his team's performance, stating, "We played an exceptional match against an exceptional team. We limited their scoring to 2 goals compared to their 3.75 average and scored one of the only 6 goals they've conceded all season." The lone goal for Mount Vernon came from Ash Brokaw in the second half, a powerful header from a corner kick delivered by Amelia Martin. Brokaw nearly equalized in the final minute with another header attempt. Ash leads the team with 10 goals this season. The girls will look to improve their record to 4-4-1 as they host West High School on Tuesday evening.
In an exhilarating match against Licking Valley, the Jackets volleyball team triumphed in a thrilling 5-set win. The first set was a nail-biter, ending at 27-25 in favor of the Jackets. Despite losing the next 2 sets, the team rallied to claim victory in both the 4th and 5th sets. May Wiley shone brightly with a career-high 18 kills, while Elise Christopher contributed 45 assists. Audrey Stoller also had a standout performance with an impressive 50 digs and is now just 6 digs shy of reaching the 1,000 dig milestone. With this victory, the Jackets are now tied for the first place in LCL. They will honor Audrey for her upcoming career milestone on Tuesday, September 24th, where students will receive free admission. On September 25th, students will also be able to attend the boys soccer game against Granville for free. Go Jackets!
I'm here with Kyla of the girls' soccer team. Kyla, can you talk about how your season is going so far?
Yeah, it's been going pretty well. Our record, I believe, is 4-4-1. So pretty much a split season. We're hoping to come out with a winning season. But I think we've developed a lot as a team. We've really changed the style of play a lot. Been really focusing on good first touches and good passing, and the team chemistry has helped a lot. It's been a really good group of girls.
Right, absolutely. And what went into preparing for this season?
So we did a lot of off-season training like we've never done before. We have these things for off-season training. They're really hard. It's called rotating jump squats. And those have definitely helped get us in shape. We've been running the mile maybe once a week. So we're getting our mile time down. A lot of running because we want to be able to focus on how we mentally play in the game instead of focusing on how out of breath we are. So we're really focusing on being strong. So I think that's helped us a lot in off season.
Right, absolutely. Yeah. And you're a captain on the team. Can you talk about what that means for you?
It means so much, and it's not something that's necessarily given just because I'm a senior. No, I started my freshman year I had never played soccer before because there's just been an underrepresentation in women's sports, specifically in soccer. So I never had the opportunity to play. So being able to come from never playing and starting as a freshman to being, captain and starting varsity, it really means a lot to me. And it really comes down to leadership on and off the field, And I think what's really important to me is being welcoming to everyone, not just certain groups of people or a certain class. I'm welcoming to the freshmen and the juniors and the sophomores and the seniors, really just including everyone and making everyone feel seen and heard. And that's just really important to me because I know as a freshman, I didn't know anyone. So that's what's really important to me. And then being vocal on the field, it's just been really fun.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm here with Charlotte of the girls soccer team. Charlotte, can you talk about the team chemistry so far this season?
Yeah, it's been a lot different than past years. We're a very young team. We lost a lot of seniors last year and the year before, but we've really been able to rebuild really well and work really well with each other. And I think just bonding as a team has really affected the way we play on the field, and it's been really successful for us.
Right, absolutely. And you're a captain as well. Can you talk about how you've sort of fallen into more of a leadership role this season?
I think just for me, being more vocal with everybody and just being able to be welcoming, make people feel like they matter even if they're not always getting minutes on the field. And it's been a big honor for me, and I'm grateful that I have been able to step into this position.
Right, absolutely. And are there any specific games on the calendar that you guys have scheduled that you were really looking forward to, maybe like a rival or something like that?
Yeah, Licking Valley is our senior night as well. We played them earlier in the season and fell to them, I think, 3-2, and it was one of those games we just felt like, we should have won that one. So I think matching up against them again, we're definitely going to look to come back with a win.
Right, absolutely. All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm here with Coach Dapprich of the boys soccer team. Coach, you recently won your 200th game as a head coach. Can you talk about what that means to you?
Definitely. Thanks for having me, Wes. What that means to me, there's a lot of players in my past that have come through to work and dedicate themselves to the program, to Mount Vernon Soccer. This is my 24th season coming in and having 200 wins. I look at it as it's a great accomplishment, yes, but it goes back to the players that have been around our program and have bought into what we're trying to do as a program, which is exciting to me to know that we've reached those levels. But without the players, that's what matters. So if you look at anywhere from 8 to 10 seniors per year, I mean, that's a ton of players, hopefully, that we have impacted through programs, and hopefully they've been better community members.
Right, absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah, and were you at all surprised when you were coming up on 200 wins there?
I really haven't focused on the 200 wins. It's about each game, each challenge to the players. And if it happens, great. It's wonderful. But that's not my main goal in life, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
It's more about, how can we get our players to compete at the levels that they need to compete and battle and fight through, the everyday, each player has a different, unique quality about them, and they might be going through some different scenarios in the real world that maybe we need to focus on some of those before we get to the athletic side. So.
Right, absolutely. And Coach, you were recently inducted into the Knox County Sports Hall of Fame. Can you talk about, what that was like and what that experience, what that means for you?
So the group 9 other incredible athletes, sports writers, got inducted into Knox County Hall of Fame. Incredible class, phenomenal with the players and writers, their crafts that they brought into this scenario. You could just tell the hard work, dedication, and commitment level. And, records are meant to be broken. Mm-hmm. So as a former athlete, I expect those records to be broken. But the class in itself, just to hear their stories and where they came from and how they got there and what successes they had because of some of the coaches that they got to interact with and communicate with. But a lot of what we heard is from the stories is different coaches elevated those players to get the best out of them in those situations. So going from a player to a coach's standpoint, it kind of is fitting, but I've had some incredible coaches along the way that help inspire me to improve and for my art, I should say, and craft. It did take a lot of time outside of season to get those awards. But once again, those awards are great, but what we remember the most is the players that I played with during those times and the efforts, and it was more team related. So I remembered a lot of stories about my teammates, and two of my teammates happened to be there during that ceremony. I talked about some of the stories that they had, which were fun.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, congratulations and thank you very much.
Thanks for your time. Appreciate it. Yep.